Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we can.
All right, awesome. So how has our break been? Hope you've been able to find time to stretch your leg, relax, watch the videos, get up to date with what you need to know, and yeah.
Yeah, we have been doing that. Mostly the videos, just trying to both the theoretical and the practical parts. Just trying to really understand, the nuggets that you gave us there, because there were a lot of informations there. But I used my break to really understand them bit by bit, and yeah, I'm good to go with the project.
Yeah, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. How about you, Tunji? You able to use the break to catch up with classes you missed and all?
Yeah, to be honest, I just watched 2 of the videos. I've been very busy. I've been working for the past 7 days and family commitments on the other hand. So, but I'm still trying to catch up. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Please, it's very, very important. It's expedient for you to listen to those recordings so that you can fully participate and get the best out of the project and also from the program itself entirely.
Okay, I will do that.
All right. I know Oba watched the videos, so no need to ask Oba. Okay, so I believe you guys have gone through this document I shared with you. I had to share it in the middle of the night when I finished it. Have you guys been able to go through the documents?
I'm just seeing it on the Slack channel. Is it the same document?
All right. So I'll read through it. So give me a moment. Let me just put this here. So let me just put this here. Oh, this shouldn't be area. I don't like area. Yeah, I'll make it better. All right. So the project is about building an invoicing application, right? I just want to give a brief overview before I go and read through what is in the document. You know, for most businesses nowadays, especially in with social media, there are so many small and micro businesses out there who are, trying to sell 1 or 2 things via social media. That could be on Instagram, even on WhatsApp or on Facebook. And most times these businesses don't know how to keep track of purchases, right? Or sales that they've been able to make over time to help them for effective accounting or help them for effective bookkeeping. So, who's calling me? Oh, please. So, to help them for effective accounting or bookkeeping, right? So what they do basically is that they leverage invoicing applications to help them generate invoice for clients or customers to pay, to make payments or evidence of payments, and they keep track of this invoice so that when they are doing their bookkeeping or accounting to know number of sales they've made, number of revenue they've been able to generate and whatnot, it will be efficient, it will be easier for them and it will be efficient for them, right? So by small and medium businesses, it ranges from just the typical photographer that we know out there, right? The photographers who take pictures, post their pictures on Instagram, on Facebook, on WhatsApp for people to see. Those that sell, consumable items. Those that sell a lot of things, right? Those that sell mobile electronics, those that sell laptops, just name it. Every business needs an invoice, right? But in UpTrust, we want to be able to build an invoice, not just for UpTrust, but build it as a product, right? So the idea is to build an invoicing product which UpTrust can make available for people to use, right, over the web, as a software, to use it as software as a service to generate or create invoices or manage invoices or for bookkeeping or whatever for their various businesses. So UpTrust Digital basically is a fast-growing digital consulting business specializing in providing professionals training and services in business analysis and whatnot. UpTrust Digital is looking to build a product which is UpVoice app, right? That will allow businesses to streamline their invoicing process and improve cash flow management. Now, as a business analyst, you are basically required to drive this change through the implementation of an invoicing application. So this is your responsibility to drive this change. But what are some of the benefits of this UpVoice, of this invoicing application? Number one is for time efficiency. This will basically help businesses automate the process of creating. Sorry, someone raising up their hand. All right, okay, David. This will basically help businesses to automate the process of creating, sending, and managing invoices, saving business valuable time and whatnot. It can also help them to improve their cash flow. It helps them to reduce errors, right? Minimize the risk of human errors that are associated with manual data entry, calculation mistakes, or even missing information. It's help also to enhance professionalism for businesses, in the sense that businesses can brand the invoices with their logos, with their colors, and personalized messages as well. It helps them to stay well organized. It helps them with accessibility and convenience, especially for the fact that it's going to be a software as a service, right? So it's going to be accessible to them via the cloud. They can subscribe, pay the subscription fee, go ahead to, use the products of the web. And it's also going to be integratable to their core accounting solution. So they can basically integrate it to their core accounting solution. And this is for medium or small businesses that have accounting softwares. So they can easily integrate the UpVoice app into their accounting solution. So these are the benefits or objectives for this particular product. But okay, there are even more, sorry. Cost saving, compliance and security, and customer satisfaction. But for the purpose of this project, the fact is that this project is going to be a 6 weeks project, but we are going to be focused on building out just the minimum viable products or minimum viable features of this product, the MVPs, right? And the expectation from you as relates to this product and also the project is to build out these 4 key features: user account creation, account access, invoice creation, invoice history. Account creation is the feature that will allow users, that's customers or clients or businesses, to be able to create an account or sign up, as you might say it. Account access talk about features that will allow businesses to log in, to reset password, right, to log into the app, to the products. Invoice generation is a feature that will allow them to generate an invoice for a particular sale, for a particular purchase. Invoice history is to help keep a log of invoices that they have raised over time or invoices they have created over time. So these are the 4 features we are looking out for in this MVP. There are so many features that an invoicing app have from these benefits that I've stated. But these are just the 4 things that you guys are required to focus on in this project. Now, the truth about it is that UpTrust is hoping to go to market with this MVP in Q2 2024. That's in second quarter 2024. And we currently have some willing customers who have shown serious interest in using the products. Yeah, we have some people who have shown interest in using this UpVoice product. So the ball is in your court within 6 weeks to get these MVP features out so that we can have them take a look at it. Even though it means giving them free sign-ups, right? Maybe 1 month free or 2 months free for them to just use it, and then we have people, we begin to have traction and data on the products that would go a long way for us, right? Sorry, give me a moment, please. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. They're calling me from the office and I needed to respond. Okay, can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
I can.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are following along, right?
Yep.
Awesome. So these are the 4 key features that are required for you guys to focus on at the moment so that we can get this MVP out before the end of Q2 this year. And then we can start having people using the products, right? Giving feedback, and then we can improve as we go. Now, below are your responsibilities. One is user requirements. So you need to, elicit requirements or gather requirements on the key features based on, I've already given you guys a hint on the features you are going to focus on, but these key features that I have mentioned, you need to elicit requirements on them. Things like account creation. How would users create account? How would they want to create account? Or how should account be created on the products? What kind of information should we collect from users? How should we collect this information? All of those things. So you need to elicit the requirement for these key features and functionalities that will be required for the UpVoice MVP app. And then you simplified the processes for customers, right? Requirement on various invoicing process for the customers. Number 2, you also need to document your requirements in both BRD and FRD documentation formats, clearly communicating the requirements for the UpVoice app to different cross-functional teams. Then you need to write your user stories, right? Create your acceptance criteria and also draw your user flows for the basic features of the UpVoice app. Then the last bit will have to do with the user experience. So that's why I sent you guys a video for wireframing and mockup. So you need to come up with the designs, because it's with this design that the engineering team will use to come up, will use to create the interfaces, right? Build out the interface for the product. So you guys have a lot to cover within these 6 weeks. And that is why I intend you guys to take this 1 week break. And after taking the 1 week break, you can focus solely on this project and get it sorted as fast as possible. Now, the timeline for this project is 6 weeks. So the expected end date or due date is 13th of April, 2024. For stakeholders that you'll be working with, we have David. David is currently on the call. He's going to be the project coordinator. So everything that you're going to be doing on this project, David is your point man, right? He will work with you guys, your meetings, everything you need as this project is concerned. David is your point man. David is an experienced BA and also a product manager as well. He has worked in both fintech, worked in several industries. I've worked directly with him as well over the years in previous organizations. So he's very much capable to walk you guys through the projects, to give you ideas and all of that. So David will be there to help you guys all throughout the projects. The developer here is UM. UM just finished building. He just finished revamping my website. That is UpTrust website, rather. He launched it last week, Saturday. So you can take a look at the new UpTrust website. We just launched the new website last week, Saturday. So UM will be the one to build out the products from an engineering standpoint, right? We want to build out the product from an engineering standpoint. Okay, so that is OM. Then Jennifer Neji will be serving as a customer at the moment, so she will be the one that you need. So I'll say customer and domain subject matter experts. She'll be the one to help with most of the requirements or most of the needs for the product in terms of how the user wants to make use of the product. So in terms of the elicitation, she will be your point person for elicitation. David will also be there to guide you guys on your work as well. So in all of that, David will be there. For QA, quality assurance, Laide or Latunji will be the QA. So once you guys are done with your BRD or FRD, you guys will need to share with Laide so that he can come up with his test cases and test scripts for testing. So that once the engineer has finished every component, he could test and give feedback to you guys. And I'll be the project sponsor, right? So this is just a brief overview of the stakeholders that have interest or that will be working with you guys on this particular project, right? So I've helped you guys to do your stakeholder mapping to some extent, basically. Now, tools that you use, please listen carefully to this. So you guys are going to leverage Google Drive. I don't want anyone creating documents in silos on their own device. I gave you guys access to a Google Drive folder, right? I gave you guys access to a Google Drive folder. And so I gave you guys access to this folder. All I need you guys is all your documentation or any document, be it Word, be it spreadsheet, be it slides or anything, you need to have them here. The essence of this is for the fact that everyone in this project have access to this document. If David wants to take a look at your work, or I want to take a look at your work, or even the QA wants to pick up your BRD latest version, instead of the person sending messages or mails and saying, please, who can share with me the latest document or whatever, or latest design or latest process flow or whatever, the person will just come right to this drive and see all your documentation, all your artifacts, pick them up and use them to work. This will make for ease of collaboration and effectiveness of work. Okay. For all communications, you want to ask any question, send any message, get anything from anyone, make any inquiry, make any note or whatever. Slack will be our source of communication. So we need to communicate with Slack. I've invited everyone to Slack. If you don't know how to use Slack at the moment, don't feel shy. Feel free to just check it up online. You could see a 30 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes video on how to use Slack. Nobody was born with knowledge of Slack, right? Even me, I had to learn how to use Slack when I started using Slack for the first time. So this is an opportunity for you. If you've not used Slack before for projects or effectively, go on YouTube, watch a video, and you can learn it. It's very easy to use. It's not rocket science. So all communication, collaboration will be done on Slack. So this is the Slack channel for this particular project. If you want to chat up your team members privately, you see them on your direct messages section, and then you see the projects channel as well. Then Trello will be used in managing the projects. So from a project management standpoint, you guys will be using Trello. This Trello would largely be managed by David. So you can see today we are having this meeting, which is the project kickoff. Oh, sorry, I said planning. Project kickoff meeting. So that's why I had to move it to in progress, right? The project kickoff meeting, I had to move it to in progress because we're having it now. Once we complete we finish the session, I'll basically move it to done. So it's just a card where you move things so that by the time I come on here, I can see what you guys are working on, what is in progress, what has been completed, what you are to do. If you are blocked by anything, I'll see what is being blocked. And to be transparent to everyone, both to the QA, both to the software developer as well. So we're going to use this Trello board to manage the project. Then the next tool is Jira. You guys are going to use Jira basically to create your requirements, user stories, and acceptance criteria. I've also invited you guys to Jira. So feel free to make use of this Jira tool in creating your epics, user stories, acceptance criteria as required for the project. Then we have diagrams.net for your modeling. I believe you guys are not new to that one. We'll be using that a lot in class. We have Figma and Balsamic, right? You can use Balsamic for wireframing, or you can use Figma for both the wireframing and for the mockup. I've sent you guys video tutorials, I think, about a week ago on how to use this. Then Google Meet for your meetings. So if you have any meetings, leverage Google Meets. Google Meet offers unlimited meeting time, unlike Zoom, that's just 40 minutes on a free version. But for Google Meet, it gives you unlimited meeting time. So if you guys need to jump on a call as a team to brainstorm or work on a document together, people should please leverage Google Meet. That will help you guys to effectively get a lot of things out of the way. So you guys be working on this project as a team, not individually. So 4 of you work on it as a team. Please, I need everyone to participate. I don't want anyone to ghost off, and don't feel as if you are left out. Probably if you've missed 1 or 2 communication or collaboration with your team members, don't feel left out. Soak yourself into this. This is your opportunity to gain an experience in business analysis, to gain an experience. And this is an experience that you can actually talk about when you go for interviews. Employers or recruiters always want to, they only pay for experience. That's what they pay for. If they are paying you £10,000, £5,000, £2,000, they are paying that for the experience you have. So this is a golden opportunity for you to not just what you've learned in class, but also to put it in practice and learn from it. If you encounter any challenge or problem, you feel free, you let me know. Or first of all, your first point of call with David. If you have any challenge or you need any clarity on anything as it relates to the project, your first point of contact is David. Then if it is not, if it's something that David will be able to sort out for you, although I believe he'll be able to sort out everything, but in rare cases where he might not be able to sort out, then he will reach out to me and then we can discuss it. David will prepare your schedules, your timelines for each deliverables. David will prepare your timelines for that, communicate that with you. David will also set up your Scrum activities so that when you guys get to the delivery phase of the project, David manages that Scrum process for you guys, right? So I don't know if anyone have any question. I know I've been talking for about 20 something minutes now. So let me just, if you have any question or comments or you need clarification on something, please feel free to let me know. I'll take that. I'll handle that. Do you guys have any question on the brief on the project? Ikechukwu, is it clear to you, or you have a comment or question? Obafemi, Tunji, Innocence.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
So you understand what is expected of you guys, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Innocent, how about you? I know you joined pretty late. Okay, go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Jennison. Good morning, everyone. And
Good morning.
it's good to be here with you guys. Sorry, I'm actually in a training in the office.
Okay.
I have to log on to 2 devices at a time. I think I want to thank you for this opportunity for us to work together on this project. You took your time to read out the roadmap for this particular project. We are working on it as in 4 of us. Of course, we are going to be collaborating with David, like you said. Then I don't know the other persons. I don't know why we are going to have their contact too, because I can see that it's only Mr. David that is here with us. Then the other question I wanted to ask is, we are supposed to on our own decide when we are going to meet on this project, right?
Yeah. So, in terms of the other persons, right? If you guys need to meet any team, any stakeholder that I've highlighted, right? You can inform David. David will help you guys get that person. Okay. Yeah. David will help you guys get the person. In terms of how you guys are going to meet, as I said, you guys will basically be working directly with David. That doesn't mean that you can't have a call on your own, right? As the 4 of you are as a team, you can have a call. But the fact is that if you need help, in anything, you can reach out to David. You guys can set up a call even today, the 4 of you, and say, oh, let's brainstorm on this project, how we are going to go about it. I know we are four of us. How are we going to do the tasks together and all of that? Which day in the week can we set aside to, discuss on or run points with each other and what have you? So, yeah. But if you need any assistance, David is your go-to person. Did you get me, in a sense?
Yes, perfect. Very well.
All right, thanks. Any other person, question or comments?
Sorry, before I forget, Genesis, you promised to share some document with us, but I've not seen. I don't know whether you shared them. Maybe I missed out.
Is it the BRD?
The BRDs and the FRDs.
Oh,
yes.
I've not shared it. Okay, I'll share it today then. I'll share it today. Yeah. All right. So if there are no further questions, but let me say, by the power vested on me by the states of Lagos, Nigeria, I declare the project open. So have fun, guys. Go above and beyond, put in the work. The work starts now. Classes have ended. It's just like back then when